today we're going to be animating a lo-fi autumn scene in Procreate Dreams. Okay, we're back, so let's go on to Procreate. I'll show you what I've made. So I've got Pusheen the cat. If you don't know Pusheen, just search for it. You'll find all kinds of stuff for him. But he's sitting here in front of a window, and it's an autumn day, like it is outside right now. And he is going to be enjoying a cup of coffee. So the layers that I've got the background, which is the brown color here. I've got this window, which I had to fix. If I would have done it right the first time, probably wouldn't have had this much problem if I would have set the circle there and the background on the same layer. I could have made this empty here in the middle and done it better, but this will work. What I did was just cut out that part in the middle here and then make it on a new layer. So it'll work. And I've got some leaves that'll be flying around. I've got the leaves that are the double ones. They're on the trees. And I've got Pusheen's tail right there. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make some rain. We're going to also make some smoke for the coffee. So let's get started. So we're going to go on over to Dreams. Okay, we're going to start a new file by clicking on the plus here in the top right corner. We're going to keep it on widescreen right here. And if you want different sizes, just scroll through all the ones that you want. Also, you can change the resolution by clicking on the little red box right here. And you can change it to 2K or 4K, however you like. We're going to keep it just where it's at. And there's our new file. All right, the first thing we want to do is click on the title, which is Dreams 33. We are going to go into the star right there. We're going to change the frames per second to 12. And we're going to change the duration to 10 seconds. And that 1 minute right there, you can click on it and hit backspace. And that'll get rid of that. So there we are. 12 frames per second. 10 seconds duration, 1920 by 1080. Hit done. And we're ready to go. So now what we need to do is we need to bring those Procreate files over into Dreams. So let's do that right now. Alright, so for in the gallery view, if you hold down on it right here till it's moving around and then go out of that program, go into Dreams and just drop it right there. Alright, and what I'll usually do is just resize it a bit so it's easier to fit in there. That's fine right there. Alright, and now what we've got here is we got a 10-second timeline, because that's what I told it to do. But we've got a flat picture file right here, and the only thing we can do with it right now is turn it off or turn it on. So what we need to do is we need to fix that. So if you long press and hit convert layers to tracks, now you can see it is turned into a group. And to open that group, click on that little arrow right there, and there are all of our layers that we had over in Procreate. Alright, so let's get started with that. I think the first thing I'm going to do is let's do Pusheen's tail right now. So that is it right here. And we're going to do this. We can do it performance mode. Let's try performance mode. So click on the round circle right there. We need to click on the three little dots here and edit our anchor point where it's going to be right where the tail should be attached to his body. Right there. Alright, and then as soon as we move our finger, we need to click on a corner first and get that little curve line right there. And that didn't work. Let's go back. If you don't get your finger right in the correct position, it's not going to work for you. Alright, so I did that for 10 seconds. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, it looks good. So you could do that with keyframes too if you wanted to. And how you do that is you would click on the little clacker there, hit move and scale. And then you could move it like that also. But I think that turned out pretty good. So we'll keep it like that. So that was the first animation we accomplished. Let's do the groups of leaves now that are going to be moving with the wind. Now, I think, yeah, that's one right there. Okay, and we can do this by performance mode also. So click on performance mode. Let's set our edit anchor point to where it should be attached to the branch at, because that's where we want it to rotate from. All right, and now let's hit the record button again. Click on a corner to get that little curve line. You know what? My curve line's not showing up, and I don't know why. All right, let's see what that looks like. Here we go. Yeah, I like it. Okay, it's pretty natural looking. Okay, now let's take another set of those leaves. So maybe this one right here. So that's going to be those up there. Click on the three dots, edit our anchor point. Let's put it down there where it's attached to the branch at. Okay, hit done. Click on the little red circle to get ready to record. And all right, I think that's good. Now I can see what both of those look like together. That's perfectly fine. So you don't want them all moving at the same time. It might look kind of funny. So I think this is the best way to do it here. So let's do another clump of leaves, and these are the ones we just did. So let's move on down to these. We did those already. There's those. All right, three dots, edit our anchor point to where it's attached. All right, hit done. Click on the round circle right there. Okay. Now let's see what they all look like together. What happened to our other one? Our other one didn't move. The one that we already did. That one. I think Dreams erased it. If our anchor point's still set. Yeah, that's still okay. It happens sometimes. All right. Nope. Okay. Okay, let's go to another one. That one isn't done yet. Three dots, edit our anchor. Okay, click on done. Circle record. All right. I think we got one more set to that one right there. Three dots, edit anchor point. Done. Click on the circle. Click on a corner. These are going to be up high, so they might be moving more. All right, that's good enough. Yep, I think that's good. Okay, so we got all the leaves on the trees done. Now let's do the ones that are going to be flying by the window here. So we got this one right here. And you see that's why. So we don't go all the way over there, so we need to stop under that circle right there. And you got it, it's kind of disappearing before it gets there, but you won't be able to notice that. So I'm going to have it come out to about from about right there. All right, I'm going to click a record button. So if you're enjoying the content, I have a small favor to ask that makes a huge difference. Subscribing to my channel is like giving a virtual high five, and it means the world to me. When you hit that subscribe button, you're not just supporting the channel, you're joining an incredible community of awesome people who love art just as much as you do. Imagine being part of something bigger where every view, like, and comment helps us grow and reach more awesome folks just like you. Plus, subscribing is super easy. It's just one click, but that one click has a ripple effect, helping me create more content, bringing new ideas to life, and spreading positivity all around. And hey, in the spirit of kindness, how about this? Subscribe and then go out and do something nice for someone today. Hold the door open for a stranger, leave a kind note for a coworker, or simply smile at someone who looks like they need it. Let's make the world a bit brighter together. So what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and let's make amazing things happen. Thank you for your support. You're the reason this channel exists. Oops, didn't want it to come out to there. So let's see, right there. I'm gonna delete all these keyframes past that part. Any more? I don't think so. Here we go. Okay, that's good. All right, so there's one done. Let's look at this one. So I'm gonna have these kind of stagger out. I don't want them all to be flying across at the same time. So I'm gonna let that one go to about right there maybe, and then we'll start this one. So we're gonna click move and scale, and we're gonna set that guy right over here, maybe up right there. All right, and we're gonna hit record. Oh, I did it again. I went past the ring. So this one you delete, and that one you delete. All right. It's still there though. So let's, from here, we'll move him right there. There we go. Okay. Let's do this one next. Well, again, we'll have them kind of stagger. So we're going to start him about right here. Move and scale, and let's put him maybe over here. Okay, and record. Oop, I did it again. So let's get it back until it's behind that right there, and now we'll just delete this one. And then we got to make it get off the screen there. There we go. Okay. And do we have another one? That one right there. Okay, let's make him come out about right here. Move and scale him. All right. Here we go. I did it again. I keep forgetting. Actually, we went way off, so we need to make him move a little bit quicker. So I'm going to take that keyframe, move it over here. We'll just slide these down. See what that looks like. All right, and then from there, we'll have him just go off the screen about right here. All right. Did that work? I don't know. It looks like it stopped. Nope, you're just sitting flat and right there, and it's going up. Okay, we need to fix that. Or actually, you know what we can do? We just delete all of those. Okay, so let's move and start him right here. I still got the performance mode on, that's why. That's why. Alright, we'll do it again. We'll hold down on that and delete. Okay, now I'm going to set a anchor point right there. And we're going to have it. What is going on? I think I'm not on the right track. I'm supposed to be on this one. And I need to take all these off. I'm doing this the hard way. It's a much easier way to do this, but I guess by making mistakes, you show you how to fix them. I could stop my finger sooner. See what that looks like. Here we go. There's a leaf. Another one. There's another one. And that banana stopped. So we need to take care of that banana one. He stops about right here. So we're going to use this keyframe and have him go off right there. That should be it. Here we go. And I think that's all the leaves. Okay, the next thing we want to do, what is this right here? Well, that's the ones that are on the tree. Okay. All right, next thing we want to do is we want to do some steam coming out of the coffee cup. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that by drawing mode. So we're going to click on maybe the tail right here. I'm going to click on the plus and add a track on top of that. All right, and then we're going to draw some smoke. I'm going to go into drawing mode. We're going to click a brush. If you go to elements and click on smoke, that's the brush I'm going to use. All right, and we're going to do this very slowly. Maybe we will double up those keyframes. So what I'm doing is drawing one and I'm duplicating it. We call that animating in twos. So 2 frames. Okay, dreams. There we go, duplicate. This program is really, really, really frustrating sometimes. So all I'm doing is drawing some smoke. I'm duplicating it. And then I'm moving it down to the empty spot and drawing some more. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Yeah, that's much better. And now what we can do is we can go into the layers and we can draw a line through all that smoke we just drew. We can long press on it. We can long press on it. We can long press on it. And we can hit group and then it groups it. And then we can hold down again and we can duplicate it. And then duplicate it once more. Until the end actually. Wow. Had that thing stretch out farther than I thought I did. So I'm going to keep duplicating it until it gets to the end of our 10 seconds. Here we go. And now let's see what that smoke looks like. Yeah, it's fine. Looks good. All right. All right, and then the last thing we're going to add in is we're going to add in some rain. So we're going to make another track on top of the one we just drew. So if you select the one that you just drew, hit the plus and click on track, and now we can start us a new track here. And we're going to do some rain, and all I'm going to do is, we probably want that where the leaves are at actually. So it'll be on top of that blue part right there that we maybe we'll do it right on top of that blue part right there. So we're gonna click on that blue part and we're gonna create a new track right there. All right, and we're gonna go to drawing mode and we're gonna go in. We're gonna change our brush to this standard inker streamliner. If you have my brush pack, it's the Chamel inker streamliner. All right, and then we're gonna draw some raindrops. So just a thin line. Maybe we'll do another one down here. I'm doing this all on the same track. Okay, and then we'll go over to the next one. We can kind of continue those ones. We can start some new ones. See what that looks like. All right, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the layers menu here. We're going to select all that rain we drew. And the same thing we did before is we're going to hold down on them and group them together. And then we're just going to duplicate that group all the way to the end of our timeline here, which is 10 seconds. And then if you get tired of doing that, you can just select all those again. And then you can group them again, and then you can just keep doing it like that, and that way you'll go all the way out to the edge quicker. But we're almost there. There we go. All right, and that is gonna do it for our Lo-Fi Pusheen scene. I'll leave the final animation at the end. If you want the assets here, they're over on the Patreon, and I will leave the link to it in the description below, and it will be on the screen also. Someone asked me last week if I sold my assets, and I do. They are $3 for each asset, or, which is a better deal, is just pay the $5 for the whole month, and you can get all of them. So, whichever you prefer, they're over on Patreon. And with that, I will see you guys next week. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Share it with your friends. Hit the like button. And I'll see you again. Take care.